Hey guys, welcome to the Seoulite's first in-depth K-pop podcast. Please press thumbs up for more podcasts like this one, and don't forget to subscribe to the Seoulite for more K-pop news as they break. So today we'll be discussing rapper Tymee's controversial Instagram post and even more controversial song. We'll be going over the lyrics and translating every single one of its words, along with some commentary and details on the side to give you guys the full story. Yesterday, rapper Timy posted to her personal Instagram account. It said, 언프에 큰 애정 갖고 있는 사람을 한마디 한다. 방송 나오고 예쁘게 꾸미는 거 다 좋은데 실력을 먼저 갖추고 하길 바란다. 자핑, 지담, 제외 듣고 생각 좀 하길. 대표님 죄송합니다. 저는 할 말은 해야겠습니다. So basically this means, as a person that loves Unpretty Rapstar, I'm going to have to say this. It's nice for you guys to come out and look all good and stuff, but what's most important is for you guys to first have skills. And then she said, 자핑, 지담, 제외 듣고 생각 좀 해보기. So with the exception of Giant Pink, 지담, she wanted everyone else on the crew to listen and think about what she had to say. She also apologized to her CEO of her entertainment company, and she also said after her apology that she needs to say what needs to be said. And then at the end of that post, she included a link to a video that was uploaded to her personal YouTube channel. This was new. I didn't know she had a personal YouTube channel, but she did, and she had very little number of followers when I checked yesterday morning, but today I think she has quite a few now. And the video was a song that she wrote dissing the current state of Unpretty Rapstar Volume 3, which she titled, now get this, she titled it Unpretty Rapstar, which sounds like Unpretty Rapstar, but in Korean, yot kind of means like fuck. It like when you tell someone to 엿먹어, it means like fuck off, fuck you, fuck something, you know? So she was trying to do a play on words, but also saying something bad about Unpretty Rapstar. So again, the title was Unpretty Rapstar. Now this video I checked a few minutes ago, and it received over 150,000 views within the first day of uploading. And I'll be linking directly to the song in the description bar below, so you guys can pause this, go take a listen, and come back to hear more details about the song. All right, before we get into the details about the song, let's look over the history of Tymee. Tymee's former name, or real name, I guess you would say, is Yeokju. She was born in 1985, December 12th, so she's my age. Wow. She looks very young, so I was a little surprised. And it says that she debuted in 2009 with the former alias of Ibia. And I remember her. She was just like she was kind of cutesy at first, then she turned kind of sexy. Her signature song was this song called 오빠 나 해도 돼, and I'll insert a little clip right here. So yeah, very different from what she is now. She came back in, I think, 2012 with the title Tymee, or 2013 if I'm not mistaken, and she changed her entertainment name to Tymee, and she's been rapping since. And she was also a part of the crew for the first Unpretty Rapstar, so if you think anyone can say anything about Unpretty Rapstar, she's been on it, so yeah, I guess she does have a right to her opinions. Okay, so let's get into the details. So basically, I listened to the entire song, and I saw that it was kind of divided into around 4 or so sections. While, of course, the entire song was aimed at dissing Unpretty Rapstar's current state of being, she did seem to kind of like get everything organized and try to say what she did in a very organized manner. So the first few lines says, 이곳은 혁명이 필요해, 내가 랩 제가 왜 이렇게 랩 못하는 병신 같은 래퍼가 많아. So these two lines basically mean this place needs a revolution. I'm like the hip-hop Che Guevara. And she's like, why are there so many mother effers that can't rap? And then the next few lines say, 요즘 힙합이 대세래, 개나 소나 다 랩시네, 또 여자 래퍼라고 들이밀어, 미친 거 확실해. So she's saying like, so these days hip-hop seems to be in, so everyone and their mothers in the rap scene, and everyone's trying to be the next female rapper. I'm sure they're pretty fucking crazy. 좀 예쁘장하면 일단 나가고 보나 봐. 제시처럼 되고 싶어 하면 나 까고 보나 봐. So she's like, if you're a little pretty, I think they just try out for the Unpretty Rapstar show. They're trying to become like Jessie, so they just start by dissing everyone. And then the next few lines were like, 조만간 도망 다녀 네 실력에 쪽팔려 저 랩하다가 나레이션 하는 병신년 좀 말려. So it's 조만간 도망 다녀 네 실력 쪽팔려. So it's like sooner or later you're gonna start running away because you're embarrassed about your lack of skills. Now, please someone stop that girl from talking because she ain't rapping. And I think this was kind of aimed at What's Up Nada, who is also a contestant right now on Unpretty Rapstar Volume 3. She has been getting a lot of attention because she has a very nice body, but apparently, Timy said in a concert she did in Hongdae recently that she thinks Nada is one of the worst contestants right now, so this is most likely directed at her. And then it says, okay, 야, lesson 1, 일단 네 뿌리를 좀 보자. 래퍼라고 깝치던 년들 아이돌이 본고장. So it's like, all right, first lesson, let's look at your roots. Now you guys are saying you're rappers, but you guys are actually just from an idol group. Certain people are uploading comments or something saying well, aren't you one? Aren't you an idol or an ex-idol or an ex-K-pop star? So who are you to say? But, I guess she was trying to direct that at certain people within the cast right now that are part of idol groups. And then the next few lines are kind of like, hold up, not everyone, she says, but Psycho, that's how she calls him, Psycho는 respect. 넌 wannabe랑 안 비슷해, but I respect you, Zico, because you're not a wannabe. So yeah, she's showing her respect, but still dissing other rappers from idol groups. Then it says, 대필받은 가사로 래퍼인 척 하다가 딱 걸림. So it's saying you just got caught from rapping lyrics that you didn't write. So someone else wrote your lyrics and you just got caught. And this is kind of also a rumor that's been going around the net these days. One of the contestants, Hajuyeon, I heard in the beginning of Unpretty Rapstar 3, people used to comment on how she sucked at writing lyrics. And all of a sudden in one episode, she became this sick lyricist. And people are all kind of like, is she getting her lyrics from somewhere? How is she so good all of a sudden if she sucks so much in the beginning? It doesn't make sense. So I think this was kind of directed at Hajuyeon. And then it says, 기센년들의 간보기 기대 좀 하고 봤더니 랩병신들 인기도 테스트 안 걸리겠네. So she's like, I'm gonna get sick watching these girls' popularities test. And she was saying, I was kind of looking forward to it because these girls kind of looked fierce at first glance, but they're making me sick. So that was the first section. That was just 30 seconds, but she just she just put so much into her lyrics. So yeah, there was a lot of meaning there. And then the next section is kind of like, all right, you guys suck, so let me tell you how great I am. And she goes on for a good 50 seconds about this. So I thought that was interesting. So it says, 다들 제방하는 시즌 1 보고 말하지. 재미도 실력도 비교 불가, you know what I mean? So she's like, everyone's watching the reruns of season 1 and saying the fun, the skills, they can't be compared, you know what I mean? And then she goes on to mention some very familiar names. 슈퍼비 면도, 쇼미더머니 5 애들, 여장하고 나오면 다 발라버릴 사이즈. So what she's saying is, Super B, 면도, all those Show Me the Money 5 contestants can get dressed up as girls and come out against me, but I could still, kill them. And then the next few lines it says, 나의 라임과 라이브 짬에서 나오는 vibe은 넌 pretty unrapstar로 이름 바꿔. The vibe that comes from my rhymes and my live, it cannot be compared. And then she kind of does a little play on words and she's like, don't be Unpretty Rapstar, be pretty unrapstar, because y'all are pretty and you guys can't rap, okay. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then it said, 부드러니 멘탈, 난 마이크로 펜타킬, 왁 MC 아가리 바짝 말려버린 세탁기. So this is just kind of I think just kind of her way of rhyming to make herself sound good. 부드러니 멘탈, so just 정신 차려, which means kind of get with it, snap out of it. I can kill y'all with my mic. I'm a whack MC and I can make your mouth run dry like a laundry machine. In the end of that section, 난 미쳐 날뛰는 래퍼, Unpretty 협곡 faker, 연병을 넣느라 덤벼, 내가 여기 챔피언. So I'm a crazy flying bitch, basically is what she's saying. I'm a crazy flying rapping bitch and I ain't no faker, but y'all are. And she was saying, you fucking bitches, come at me because I'm the champion here. So I'm sorry for all the profanity, but it's there and I can't translate it without using the profanity. So yeah. So that was the end of the second section where she was just kind of, getting all fierce and telling everyone else like how great she is. And yeah, it was really awesome. All right. And the next section is quite long also. It's another 30 seconds. And it's kind of really interesting. She was kind of getting into the heart of what she sees are current problems with the Unpretty Rapstar Volume 3 now. And how, and the problems with how people view it as well. So the first line is very plain and simple. Yeah, I'm feminist. So, and it says, one is 성별을 떠난 race. She's like, I want a contest where the gender does not matter, which was really big. It's also a really big issue right now in Korea about gender equality and stuff. So I thought she was like, I was like, oh my God, this girl's going to get deep at this point. And then the next line I loved also. This entire section actually was my favorite section within the whole song, but you'll see why. It says, 여자들은 명심해, 중요한 건 not your face. So she's like, remember ladies, the most important part is not your face. And then she says, 실력을 먼저 키워, 평등을 논하기 전에 네가 진짜 립스틱 대신 펜과 종이를 꺼내. So it says, she's like, build your skills first before you whine about being fair on the show. And she's like, if you're real, then stop taking out your lipstick, but bring out a pen and pencil. It sounds a lot better in Korean, but I just like that she was trying to aim at the heart of what she thinks the problem is, which is people are basing everything on looks and not on the actual lyrics and the skills. And then it says, 또 애들이 여자는 랩을 못한다고 하네. 나는 그 자리에서 진짜 화내. 씨발 조직하네. So she's like, and people are saying girls can't rap. That makes me pissed off. They're fucked up. 누가 예쁜 애 많네. 실력을 안 보고 빠네. 여자란 이름 아래 차별된 잣대 그만해. So she's like, you guys are talking about who's pretty, not pretty. You're not looking at their skills. And stop treating women differently. Like, stop pointing fingers at them differently than you would at a male rapper. And then the last few lines are 뭔가 잘못된 거잖아. 여자란 존재 자체로 화장실에 갈 때도 눈치 보는 거 말이야. So this one's kind of deep. This one means something's really, really wrong. Just because you're a girl, you shouldn't have to be careful when you go to the bathroom. Now, some of you guys might not know what this means, but this is actually a big issue that was going on in the recent months here in Korea. Recently at a public restroom in near Gangnam Station in Gangnam, a woman got stabbed to death randomly by some man that was angry, and she just got killed randomly while she went to the bathroom. I don't remember what time. It was pretty late at night, but he went into the bathroom because he was mad at all women, and he was going to kill the first woman that walked into the bathroom. So this was a hate crime, and the response to this hate crime was what sparked a lot of controversy. A lot of people were saying, like, that's right, girls need to go home early. They need to be more careful when they're going to the bathroom. And then, a lot of the females and males included, they kind of had an uprising, I guess, or like they fought back with, why is it that girls have to come in early because, men are making the world more dangerous? Or why are you guys making and, kind of promoting a society where women have to hide and be careful and men don't? So that was like a big deal, and it still is. It's kind of quieted down a little bit, but it was like a very, very big deal in Korea, especially in the city of Seoul. Every girl, especially girls in the 20s and 30s, were kind of like, could have been me. So yeah, these two lines were directed exactly at that controversy, and I loved how she can use two lines to explain to you what I took about 3 minutes to explain to you right now. So yeah. And then it says, continued in the last part of this section, it says, 알게 모르게 사회 속에서 저평가되는 존재, 혐오란 단어로 끊이지 않은 논쟁. And this is kind of a continuation of this hate crime controversy. There's a term that came up called 여성혐오, which is the hatred of women, or I think they call it misogyny. And there are also many people on the other side of this controversy that are saying that's not true. So she was basically saying in these two lines that society is kind of indirectly belittling the value and the worth of women, and that they're fighting over this word called hate, which is exactly on point. So yeah, I was just really blown away by this section of the song. At first I was just kind of like, oh, she just sounds a little angry and a little, upset at the current state, but she was trying to get to the heart of this. And that shows also in this last part that I'm going to go over right now, which is the end of the song. And in essence, it's just a message that Timy gives to the ladies. 이 시대를 사는 여자들에게. So for all the women in this generation, 우린 더 노력해야지, 이젠 보여줘야 될 때. She's like, we have to try harder. We need to show them. Or show up, I guess. It says, 이슈와 이신의 주목을 원하기 전에 다 shut up, 나처럼 매 순간 전부를 걸어. So instead of wanting to become popular in the scene, shut up and just try your best in every moment of your life. And it says, 더 당당히 걸어다녀, 빡세게 벌어나, 네 꿈이 있다면 미친년처럼 덤벼봐. So it says, walk head high is basically what she was saying. Walk head high and make lots of money, which is interesting also. But she was trying to say, like, don't depend on men for your support. If you have a dream, fight for it like a crazy fucking bitch, which I loved, which I'm trying to do right now. The last few lines are 정치와 사회에 좀 더 관심을 갖고 실력을 높인 뒤에 너를 예쁘게 갖고. And I love these two lines also because it says, be more interested in society and politics. And after you've built up your skills, then work on what you look like on the outside. And then the last two lines are kind of like the hook, but it's also the end of the song. It says, 제대로 보여주고 또 증명해낼 것, 우리 위치를 지켜내고 목소리를 뱉어. So we need to show them and prove to them everything. And 우리 위치를 지켜내고 목소리를 뱉어. Let's stake our claim, and then let's raise our voices. So, and she repeats these two lines twice, but yeah, this song was a very powerful song for me when I first heard it. At first I was just kind of like, oh, what is this? Just an angry rapper. But the longer I listened to the song and the more I listened to the lyrics that she wrote, I was very, very impressed with what she had to say and her overall message. It wasn't just directed at Unpretty Rapstar Volume 3, but it was in essence directed at just the state of the country right now and the state of society and gender inequality that we feel as women, and that men, or most men, I didn't want to say all men, but that many men in the country right now feel is non-existent. And for her to go against what her entertainment CEO wanted her to do, like go against his orders, and to say that she was just saying what needed to be said, I gave her so much respect. I actually didn't have much interest in Timy as a rapper before this moment, but now I have the utmost respect for what she has to say, and I definitely support her thoughts. I support her values and morals, and I sure as hell will be supporting her song, which I will also link down below because I know she recently came out with a new song and music video, so I'll link that in the description bar. You can listen to both. And I hope you guys found this podcast quite helpful, just kind of looking into how the state of the way things are right now in Korea is affecting people's lyrics and affecting, media in general. It was really nice for me to have a chance to actually sit down and talk to you instead of reading a rehearsed script, and to discuss with you guys my thoughts as well as, the, viewpoints that are going on right now in the city of Seoul. So yeah, I hope you guys found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys thought of this podcast. Everything you guys say will really, really help me in getting ready for my next podcast and videos. So I really look forward to reading your comments below. And also follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.